The Immortal Hulk Hogan, a tribute to wrestling's greatest icon. What you gonna do, brother, when Hulkamania runs wild on you? That wasn't just a catchphrase, it was a war cry for millions, a promise of power, passion, and never backing down. Today, we pay tribute to the man who became a living legend, who transformed wrestling from a niche act into global spectacle, who made kayfabe feel like gospel. This is luxury glitz, and this is the story of the Immortal Hulk Hogan, who passed away on July 24, 2025, at the age of 71. Stick around till the end for the most emotional moment fans will never forget. Born Terry Bollea on August 11, 1953, in Augusta, Georgia, and raised in Tampa, Florida, he was the son of Ruth, a dance teacher, and Peter, a construction worker. As a kid, Terry loved baseball, music, and bodybuilding. He played bass in local rock bands and worked the Tampa docks, but he was massive. Standing 6 feet 7 inches tall with natural charisma, promoters spotted potential. By 1977, Terry entered the squared circle, but it wasn't until he adopted the name Hulk Hogan that they're called Hulkamania. Kids wore red and yellow. Posters lined bedroom walls. The leg drop, legendary. More than a wrestler, Hogan became a symbol. He told us to train, say our prayers, eat our vitamins, and believe in ourselves. And we did. Outside the ring, Hogan lived like a superstar. He owned a $3 million waterfront mansion in Clearwater Beach, Florida, complete with a private dock, home gym, and oceanfront pool. His cars, a garage full of Ferraris, Lamborghinis, and custom Dodge Vipers. One of his Vipers had Hulkster etched across the license plate. Private jets, exotic vacations, and a 50-foot yacht named Hulkamania turned his life into something out of a movie. But this wasn't just wealth. It was a character. It was kayfabe. His entire life lived like a wrestling storyline. Kayfabe, the unwritten code of wrestling where fiction becomes truth, and no one lived kayfabe better than Hogan. He told stories of body-slamming 700-pound monsters, of partying with John Belushi after Wrestlemania 2, though Belushi died 4 years earlier, of training 400 days a year. The facts, often stretched, but the legend, unshakable. Fans didn't care what was real, because Hogan made it feel real. He once said, "I'm not just a man, brother. I'm the embodiment of belief," and we believed. March 29, 1987, Pontiac Silverdome, Wrestlemania 3, a record 93,173 fans filled the stadium, and they watched history. Hulk Hogan versus Andre the Giant, David versus Goliath. But with fireworks, Hogan lifted the 7'4", 520-pound Andre and body slammed him to the mat. The crowd lost their minds. To this day, it remains the most iconic moment in wrestling history. Hogan said later, "It wasn't just Andre I slammed. It was the doubts of millions." In 1996, Hogan did the unthinkable. He turned heel. He became Hollywood Hogan, founding the New World Order NWO with Kevin Nash and Scott Hall in WCW. The red and yellow became black and white. The hero became the villain. And wrestling got real edgy. Fans threw garbage in the ring. TV ratings hit all-time highs. His Hollywood Hills mansion, worth $5 million, hosted wild celebrity parties. He even wrestled with Dennis Rodman, blending basketball, tabloid fame, and pro wrestling into one spectacle. Hogan was no longer just a wrestler. He was a movement. By 1991, Hogan's merchandise sales had crossed $1.7 billion. Toys, shirts, posters, even energy drinks branded with his name. He played Thunderlips in Rocky III alongside Sylvester Stallone, starred in cult classics like Mr. Nanny, Suburban Commando, and Thunder in Paradise. Then came Hogan Knows Best, his reality show that gave fans a peek into his family life. Hulk Hogan expanded his brand into the restaurant business with several themed dining venues that reflected his larger-than-life personality and wrestling legacy. One of his earlier ventures was Hulk Hogan's Pastamania, a fast-casual pasta restaurant that opened in 1995 at the Mall of America in Bloomington, Minnesota. The launch was a big event featuring appearances by Hogan himself and fellow wrestling stars like Macho Man Randy Savage. The restaurant served Italian-inspired dishes with creative names like Hulk's Power Pasta and Hulkaroni and Cheese for kids, aiming to energize mall visitors. Despite the initial hype, Pastamania struggled with food quality and concept execution and closed within a year, marking a rare celebrity restaurant failure in Hogan's career. Undeterred, Hogan later opened Hogan's Beach in Tampa, Florida, in 2012. This restaurant catered to fans and locals with a beach-themed atmosphere and a menu that matched the relaxed Florida vibe. Although the restaurant saw success initially, it became embroiled in controversy due to a disputed dress code policy and eventually underwent rebranding to address those concerns. In Clearwater, Florida, Hogan also owns Hogan's Hangout, a popular restaurant bar known for its casual beachside dining. It continues to serve as a gathering spot for fans and tourists, offering a variety of meals and drinks that celebrate the Hulkster's legacy. Beyond Florida, Hogan owned luxurious homes in California and Las Vegas, further reflecting his expansive lifestyle and celebrity status. His California properties, including a lavish Hollywood Hills mansion, served as glamorous hubs where he mingled with celebrities and hosted star-studded events. His Las Vegas residence underscored his status as a major entertainment figure, connecting the wrestling icon to the city's vibrant celebrity culture and nightlife. Everywhere you looked, there he was, the Hulkster. He inspired generations of wrestlers. John Cena said he wore bright colors to emulate Hogan. The Rock grew up watching him. Even NBA stars like Tyrese Halliburton cited Hogan as their childhood hero. Thousands of fans got Hulkamania tattoos. Life got, you could train hard, believe in yourself, and overcome. But the story wasn't all bright lights. In 2012, a leaked video led to a public scandal. Private recording revealed Hogan making racist remarks. He was dropped by WWE. Fans were divided. The hero's mask had slipped. In 2018, he apologized and began rebuilding. WWE gave him another chance. And many fans forgave him, because heroes fall. But legends get back up. He filmed promos with NFL coach Dan Campbell and backed Real American Freestyle Wrestling. Launching in August 2025, on July 24, 2025, he passed away from a heart attack. He had quietly battled blood cancer. WBE aired a beautiful tribute set to Alex Warren's Ordinary. Fans cried. Wrestlers lined up in silence. The Immortal had fallen, but his legend never will. Terry Bollea was a man. But Hulk Hogan, he was myth, muscle, and memory. From slamming giants, to selling billions, to inspiring a global generation. He taught us to believe, to fight, to dream big. So now we ask you, what was your favorite Hogan moment? WrestleMania 3? The Inwo heel turn? His redemption arc? Drop it in the comments below. Let's keep Hulkamania alive forever. Smash that like button, hit subscribe, and check out our tribute playlist to wrestling's greatest icons. Rest in peace, Hulkster. We'll never forget you, brother.